y'all, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're making an iced latte. I'm going to show you how to make it at home to save money. We all love going to those coffee shops, but we can't afford it every day. That gets expensive. So I'm going to show you in today's video how to make an iced latte at home. Let's get started. We're going to be using a mason jar to make our iced latte in. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get some instant coffee. We went with just original. You can use any kind of instant coffee that you like. I like to keep a little bit of instant coffee on hand. That way if I'm in a hurry, I can have some. But we're going to add 1.5 tablespoons to our mason jar of our instant coffee. And if you want it stronger, you could add 2 or even maybe up to 3. But I'm just going to go with 1.5 tablespoons. And then to that, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of water. Okay, and now I'm just going to add some regular white sugar. If you wanted to use a sugar substitute, you could, or if you wanted to use even maple syrup or something like that. But we're just using 1 teaspoon of plain white sugar. And now we're just going to give that a little mix. And just let it sit there and start dissolving that instant coffee. Years ago, I knew a lady that didn't drink nothing but instant coffee. She made it every day. And she would make it just any time of day she wanted because she always kept instant coffee on hand. Okay, now that you got your coffee dissolved, we're going to go ahead now and we're going to use this little miniature blender and we're going to froth it up. We're going to stick this in there and we're just going to start mixing it up. And you can see already, look how it's starting to already change colors. And this right here is going to get a thickness. You want it to get thick. It changes sort of just like whenever you're making whipped cream out of heavy cream. It went from a liquid with just the water and the coffee to this thickness that we're getting. The jar where I can let y'all see it for a second. See how it's getting thicker? If I can do it without making a mess. But that's what it's starting to look like, right? Okay, see how it's already thickening up? Well, we're going to keep going. It'll take you around probably maybe 2 to 3 minutes. And you might could even use an immersion blender, especially if you wanted to do a bigger batch and make like 3 or 4 cups at a time. If you were having friends and you wanted to make them a cup of this, you can make a bigger batch of this. Okay, about got it where I want it. Now I'm going to show it to y'all again. If I can get this little blender off. Okay, now that's what we've got it looking like. And boy, it smells good. Okay, and now to that, I'm going to add some ice. And I've just got ice straight out of my fridge. And now what you could do is even add a little bit of almond milk, coconut milk, but we just drink regular whole milk. So I'm going to go with just whole milk. If you wanted to use 2%, you could. And you could even add you some more. If you had a pot of coffee, you could add a little coffee to this. But for today, I'm just going to add the milk to it, but I'm not going to go all the way to the top. Okay, I want to show y'all what it's already doing. Okay, see at the bottom where the milk's going in it? It's rising to the top, and it's making that pretty foam going on in there. You know how when you get them at the store and you see that pretty cup, how the latte is all mixed and you see the cream and the brownish color mixed together? Look at that. That's gonna be good, y'all. Okay, and now to that, we're just gonna take us a straw and we're just gonna give it a mix. Okay, now you could stop right there, but we're not gonna stop there. We're gonna make us some topping for ours. We're going to take this little blender, and we've got us some heavy cream. I could have made just a little bit more Cool Whip, but we're going to go with that. And now I'm just going to take and I'm going to sprinkle it with just a little dash of cinnamon. And now we have our iced latte that we made at home. It's just as good as the store-bought, and it'll save you a lot of money. I hope y'all give this iced latte a try. Cheers. Thanks for watching. Once y'all try to make this at home, you won't be back in the drive-through line waiting 30 minutes for an iced latte.